Okay, this is a super exciting project, and something that was quite personal for me to be involved with was working with Beck Law, or I should say Beck Legal Group, which is what they were called. And we rebranded them to Beck Law because obviously it's shorter. There was also another law firm called Beck Legal, which made it impossible for us to trademark the name, and trademarking is obviously incredibly important. So Beck Law was born. The cool thing about Beck Law was the owner, Cody Beck. He had this vision of creating something really special, and that was driven by his passion to help men. In particular, to help fathers, because fathers in the family law court are incredibly hard done by. The law, as it stands in Australia, is incredibly skewed towards women. And while I'm sure there is still a lot of domestic violence by men, there's also domestic violence by women. And a lot of people don't realise this. And there's a lot of men that are being unfairly treated because of how the legal system currently works. So Cody made this incredible decision to just focus on the taboo side, which was the man, and where every law firm liked to stay kind of unbiased. Cody said, no, I'm going to stick up for the guys who are getting unfairly treated. And that really resonated with us because we like working with brands that are passionate about change. So the brand had to have this real fatherly focus image. And we also found that other legal brands use this word fight. You know, they wanted to fight for fair and things like that. Well, we didn't want to fight. We wanted to take the fight out of it because, especially with men getting typecast as the fighters, we thought we want to stand up for fathers rather than fight. So Cody and Beck Law, they stand for fathers and they stand for their clients. They stand up for what's right. And standing up was a better kind of concept than fighting. So Cody's basically changing the legal industry for the better. He literally had a vision to remove the stigma that lawyers have adopted over years of treating clients poorly. So we came up with this thing called the Beck Method because it's what Cody believes in changing. So that why, that reason he's in business really needed to shine through. And then one of the other exciting things that Cody is now working on is this thing called fathers.org.au. Which is a charity, or not-for-profit I should say, like a foundation or association that's been developed to stand up for fathers' rights. And as part of that, Cody's developed this Justice for Fathers DIY legal guide, which means that the average father who can't afford legal advice or someone who's underprivileged and struggling in life, they can download the DIY legal guide and get to the point, step-by-step knowledge on how to fight in court for their rights and to protect themselves when they can't afford legal representation. So this fathers.org.au was a brand that we created to represent fathers separate from Beck Law, the law firm, that allows fathers to unite together and help each other as a community. And it also helps businesses in the community that want to support fathers to support them by showing a We Support Fathers badge on their site. And we came up with this really cool little F logo, the F and the exclamation mark, and it's really clever how that F can be used. So we use that F throughout their marketing to actually symbolize the F word, but it can be used in a positive way like F yeah, or it can be used in a negative way like F that. So it's a very clever mechanism that we've created for fathers.org and for Cody to get his message across to the community about what he's doing to help stand up for fathers and the fair legal system that he dreams of.